Randall Hughes with GodGlorified.com, and we're commenting on today's reading for November the 9th, in which we read from Matthew 24, Mark 13, and Luke 21. And some tremendous chapters that talk about the end time, and we are living in these days. Speaking of the beginning of our reading talked about the fig tree and its branches being tender and putting forth its leaves, know that summer is nigh. We believe that this is the budding of Israel becoming a nation again in 1948. And then he says in verse 34, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. We believe that this, most interpretations I've heard, and I believe that it is until I find out differently, is that the generation that saw Israel become a nation will be alive when the rapture takes place. Now, their 77 years now has passed, and so he is coming soon. And it says life is just going to be happen just like in the days of Noah and the days of Lot. There's eating, drinking, marrying, just going through normal life, and suddenly he comes. And so it'll be in an hour that you think not. And he makes that point over and over again so that you want to be watching. I want to be watching. And he says, beware of false prophets, beware of deceivers. And so there's things you want to know your word, understand the word of God so that you will not be deceived. Interestingly, in both Matthew and in Mark, he speaks of no man knows the day nor the hour. He says, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, this is Mark 13:32, but my Father. And so it's interesting that he does not speak of the Spirit. This is one of the multitude of passages that inexplicably omit the third person if there is a Trinity. And so I don't believe there is one. I believe that God is very clearly spoken of as Spirit. That's his substance, relationship as Father. The Son is that Spirit incarnate in flesh as the man Jesus Christ. And so when you see the word Son, you could think of the body or the flesh. And so at any rate, deceivers are going to come. You want to know. And so he's telling you to be watching, be ready, be looking for his return, be prepared, have your heart right with God. And he said to settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. In other words, you want to have it settled in your heart what you believe. You want to know what I know whom I have believed, and I am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. And so I'm so thankful for the truth of his word, and I'm wanting to be ready for his return, and I want to do my best to help, not only to be ready myself, God help me, but I want to bless and help others as well. And so that's our word for today. God bless you. Be ready for Jesus' return.